Welcome to the Indie Author Roadmap, the podcast for new and aspiring indie authors.
We're your hosts, Rachel and Rob, here to help guide you on your writing journey.
Join us each episode as we share tips, insights and practical advice to help you take the next steps towards becoming a successful indie author.
Whether you're working on your first book, navigating self-publishing, or looking to connect with fellow indie authors, this is the place for you.
So grab your notebook, settle in, and let's hit the road to your publishing dreams.
Because right in the end, it's just the beginning.
Welcome to episode 72. I fucked that up. You can spell that again. Even I.
You didn't have to say anything and you fucked it up. Go on.
Forgot my own name. I was like,
fucking hell.
It's a good start.
Should we introduce each other? Hi, welcome to episode 72 of Indie Author Roadmap. She's Rachel Morton and I'm...
Just Rob.
There we go. Okay.
And we're talking about pen names.
Right. Talking about what?
Pen names. But you want to do specifically faceless pen names.
Yeah, we'll talk about faceless pen names now that I am, like you, a faceless pen name or two. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So when you decided to become, why did you decide to become a pen name to start off with?
See, mine was out of shyness. Like I tried to actually publish it under my real name, and there is a story out there under my real name, but then people I knew were reading it because they knew me, and I was like, I don't want you to read it because I know you're bitchy.
Yeah.
And it was making me feel self-conscious. And then if I posted anything on my social media, it was like people that knew me in a way that they could take the piss were taking the piss, and it was making. And I think when you're writing a book, you feel a little bit more vulnerable, or I do, and so I was a little bit more sensitive to them taking the piss out of me. So I was like, and then so when I was writing the books, I wasn't putting everything I could into it because I had this invisible audience in my head of people that knew me, and that was censoring me.
Do you know what I mean, with having pen name Z now, it's a lot easier to do my marketing with her, which is weird.
Yeah,
you know, and
I say it's really silly, but I can be more of myself than when I'm someone else than I can as me. And I think because when you yourself, you've got loads of different roles. Like you've got dad role, I've got mum role, and there's there's someone's son or daughter. And when you just have a pen name, that's it. That's all they are. They don't have this rest of the life.
Okay.
So that was my reason.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, my reason, I mean, it's new anyway, and I've found myself with two pen names after killing off a pen name last year. But the reason was just purely to try dictation, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do, and it was just, I really enjoyed building platforms from the beginning. I don't know why it is, and also it's fun. It's been fun this time, doing everything the right way in the right order, and but the second pen name, the pen name is just, I can't have my pen name writing psychological thrillers and cozy romance. It just
it's too different.
Yeah, I already have opposites apart with my rom-com and my time traveling ones, so I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do it the right way, staying in your lane kind of thing. But it's I'm really enjoying having a pen name at the moment. They're lovely. Everyone's so nice on TikTok to my pen name. They're lovely. They're all encouraging in that, and it's dead nice. Even though I feel like a little bit. Sometimes I feel like I'm cheating. Because they're actually forming some sort of relationship with this figment of my imagination with a pretty picture next to it.
Yeah. Well, I know when I first started my pen name, I didn't really used to talk to anyone because I didn't want to make friends as that pen name. And then, people started talking. So, you feel a bit weird, even though but I was always very clear to people, this is a pen name.
Yeah.
I never said who I was, but I always said I'm a pen name. So it did feel strange.
One thing that I've found myself, I'm having to hold back because sometimes when I mean, I always want to make people laugh. I just always do. So any little comment in something, I want it to be silly or funny or whatever. When I'm replying on Zed's TikToks and stuff, I have to just kind of force myself to hold back and not
Yeah.
be a little sarky fucker like I would do if it was me, and
Not
just try and
finding
be the
are you
sweet
not
person that I'm kind of building as
yeah.
this actor, you know?
Are you not finding that when you are in their social media, like, you're stepping into that persona?
Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely. I mean, it's just like another character, you know?
Yeah. 'Cause
Uh,
when I step into pen name X, I'm more sarcastic.
right.
I'm the other way, I'm more extrovert when I step into that pen name.
Because it's that mask that you've got.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And if these tell me I'm a dick and they hate me, then I'm like, it doesn't matter because it's not actually me that they're telling that as a dick.
yeah. And, I mean, how long have you been Rachel Morton, the author?
Don't know, now 6, 7 years because I was like,
Alright,
I
so
wanna
it's been a while, so because I mean, you've got quite a few out, but I mean, nowhere near as many, as
no,
Pen.
'cause I need to finish series on my other pen name, and I don't wanna like, phase it out so it never publishes again because that's not fair to the readers, but I'm going to just get it so there's only 1 series on that pen name, and it'll get a couple of books a year, and so it's kinda, like, slowed down so I can move more to me, because now because having that pen name for 14 years, it's given me the confidence to put myself on my own work, if you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. But also,
Yeah.
I mean, also with acting, I mean, you've got a great, Patreon following and all the rest of it, so I guess you will have to constantly still, do,
Yeah, well,
fans.
I think if I did 2 books a year, then the Patreons are still reading as I'm writing and
Yeah,
stuff like that, and they're still getting all their stuff, but yeah,
yeah.
just slowly wean away, but not kind of, like, dump it.
So how
But
do you if there's someone thinking I'd like, someone who's writing, say, thrillers and would like to write sci-fis next, but they want a pen name. That's a nod to an author that I was chatting to earlier, in the week. But how would you have them? What would be your tips if they were going to start off a pen name right now? And I guess it'd be Faceless.
Faceless, yeah, but I'd also make it genderless, because then if
Right.
you get to the point where you do want to come out as the author, you can.
Yeah. Uh, right. So you do initials.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, if, for example, you're writing romance under a female pen name,
Yeah.
cozy romance, but say you ever wanted to come out as that, you couldn't because 'cause you've put a female face to it and a female name. Um, yeah, but if you just had initials and it's always faceless and genderless, then one day you could be like, "Hi, surprise, it's me."
Yeah. I'm not too bothered about that.
No, well, it's not
But
well, yeah, you watch this be the one that takes off,
yeah, the one
and
that
then you
says,
don't
"Oh,
bother.
my fucking ego's crushed." Poor little
Yeah,
Rob Radcliffe, and be
yeah,
like, "It was me all along," and they go, "Yeah, whatever, weird guy." Yeah.
yeah. You don't even have to have initials, you can just have like, there's plenty of names that are male and female, like, there's an author I know whose name is Alex, and I've chatted to them, and to this day, do not know if they're male or female.
Right. Yeah. 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 I guess there's Jordan. That's one.
Yeah,
Uh,
Charlie, there's all sorts of, like, gender fluid names that you could pick.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other tips for we're 9
No.
minutes in, so
Pick one that looks nice on the covers, because when I was changing the pen name X's, there was a different way I wanted it, which
yeah.
didn't look when I was like, "Right, this is really cool, I'm gonna change it to this," and then when I did the cover, I'm like, "Well, that looks like a pile of shit."
But
And I
also,
can't
yeah,
say
it looks nice, but also like it's sort of genre right, you know. I mean,
yeah.
if you had like hard boiled thrillers or hard boiled post apocalyptic whatever, you can't have a nice little soft name like
Audrey
Andrea
Lavender.
Andrea Snow. something really soft and,
Yeah,
well, Claude's been telling me while I've been, trying to figure out these, pen names, he
yeah,
said, that's sort of like the way that you have to go as well, 'cause so, like, even the name is part of the brand.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Because people make assumptions though, don't they?
yeah,
Of they also make assumptions of the age of the person because, if I don't know, if someone wrote a book, say someone wrote a thriller book and their name was Reginald, you're gonna assume it's written by some 90-year-old bloke.
yeah,
Whereas it was written by someone called John, it gives you a completely different
yeah.
idea.
A lot of
So,
people could either Mark, Jack, Nick, or
yeah,
Steve. I
but they're
find
very short, sharp names, aren't they?
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of authors with those sort of names. I don't know why. Yeah.
Probably for that very reason.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, how many Steves were at the conference we went to recently?
Oh, yeah, there's, like,
Everywhere you
3
looked as a
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, you've got three of them there, all at the table together.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Any other tips?
Don't think so.
What are the pitfalls of having
Just
a,
the usual. I will say one thing, 'cause I see this question asked on forums and groups and stuff, is that you can have a pen name and register it in all your stuff because although the companies want your legal real name, they never publish it. So likes of Amazon and Draft to Digital and Barnes and Noble and all that lot,
yeah,
yeah, it doesn't show your real name.
right. So also what is it? When I was setting everything up for Zed, uh, I had a problem with Instagram for some reason. Any ideas?
No, we just not said it. Maybe the email address is a bit weird.
Don't know. I just left it anyway. I never go on Instagram anyway, so it wasn't really an issue. But like, have you come across any problems? Have you ever had any problems because you are not that person?
No, because I know Facebook allows you to say you're not that person, and
Right.
and then it just puts underneath that this is not a real person. And I
Does
can't
it?
remember where yeah, and I can't remember where that setting is. Uh, yeah.
Well, so I wouldn't be able to have a Z because I'm masquerading her as a real person.
Well, this is the thing. See, I know another author who has a pen name, and it's a woman that writes as a man, and they got cornered with verifying their identity. And so she submitted her husband's identity, which is not the same name as the author,
Yeah,
and they accepted it.
and it was fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah, that was a few years ago. So
I
things
just
might
think
have,
because I don't know, I haven't really looked into it. I've just gone right, fine, Instagram. You don't want me there. I don't want you anyway. But
yeah,
in this day and age of bots and AI avatars and all the rest of it, it's I can understand why people are asking for
yeah,
proof that you're a human kind of thing.
yeah. But then on the other side of things, I'm like, we're just publishing books. You're going to Amazon to buy them. You're not
No, but
buying.
when you're on social media and that, you're not
Yeah.
they don't know that you're just publishing books. I can
No, I know
understand.
social media doesn't, but I was on about like, people wanting to know who you are. It's like years ago, we never used to know the authors behind books anyway. I mean, you knew the name, unless there was someone really massive like Stephen King, but you'd go to the supermarket and get these books with people that you had no idea who they were, and
Yeah.
you didn't have any contact with them, you just bought their books.
Oh,
Yeah.
you stopped there?
Yeah, have we died on the
Only
topic
like
there?
you're halfway through a flow then, and then
No,
just went,
no.
"Oh, right, okay." Right. So you've had, pen name X for 14 years. You've been Rachel Martin for 7.
Yeah, well, actually, pen name X had a different pen name before that, um, where I started just connecting with other in writer groups and stuff like that.
Right.
And then I changed it because I wanted a different name.
I've noticed you're doing what I did with, pen name Z now.
Oh,
as
putting
in
up yeah, on the TikTok. I was like, "That's so cool that I can do that." So, yeah.
yeah, yeah, and also, your pen name, X popped up, possible people who connect to friends and all that,
Yeah, yeah.
on Facebook as well. Says,
Though,
there's
to be
actually
fair, pen name X has always had a profile picture. I took it off for a while, and had it as book covers, but then I put it back, so
right, okay,
yeah.
okay. So, this week, what have you been up to,
I have been working on my course,
and how's it
and
going?
it's good. I scripted every single, video. I dictated the script for every single video, which I thought was funny.
Yeah.
And yesterday I so the whole thing's got 6 modules in it plus a bonus. And yesterday I stood in my office and I recorded 4.5 modules all the way through.
Oh, nice
So
one.
it was like 20 lessons, and I went downstairs afterwards. I couldn't speak. My throat was dead sore and dry because
You
I'd
well,
just been.
you edited them and everything?
I've edited. I'm up to about halfway through the second module. I've released the first module, so I
Yeah, that's
couldn't
probably
decide who.
fine.
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't decide who to beta test it. So I was like, when I was looking at the names, I'm like, I'm just going to pick people I know, which isn't fair. So I gave all the names to Claude, and Claude picked me 10 out to
Right,
kind of do the first set. So yeah, they got given access last night, and I've had 5 of them. Because like what I've done is I've created a form for the first module, and then just had each lesson, and then just feedback for each lesson. So I think I've had 5 of them now. Have
yeah.
filled it in already and
Oh,
given
nice
me the
one.
feedback. Yeah. So
I think was I one of those people? Because I'm sure I got something this morning.
Claude didn't choose you.
Alright, okay. Oh, fuck you then.
It was Claude. I can add you to it, it's not a problem.
No, it's fine. Don't wanna listen to you. Fucking listen to you enough.
Fine.
Anyway,
You'll only be mean anyway, so I'm not letting you in.
eh?
You'll only be mean, so I'm not letting you in.
Right, fine. That's fine. What was I gonna say? Right, so good, so it's going well.
Yeah, so, I need to tonight I'm just gonna edit some more videos as much as I can get through, and then, there's a couple of scripts that I wanted to just work on, and then tomorrow evening, because 'cause I've got the house to myself, I'm hoping to record the last 2.5 modules, and then it's all recorded, and then it's just editing it and putting it up.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I don't
Okay.
know how soon after beta feedback to release it, because the way I've got the course set is it's a 4-week course, and so the weeks are gonna drop, so you'll do week 1, and then a week later, week 2
Well,
will
I
drop.
won't because Claude didn't, uh
Huh?
I won't. Claude
No, but for the betas, I'll release the whole lot in one go, so because I just want them to watch it and tell
yeah,
me.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um, but, I don't know when to release the course. I'm like, when do I put it out?"
As soon as possible, because people wanting it,
Yeah, because 'cause I'm like, the betas are already gonna be ahead of anybody else, and anyone that's like, for example, if I released it, like, next week, anyone that signed up wouldn't get the second half of the course for another 2 weeks, and 3 weeks, and then 4 weeks because of the way it's gonna
yeah, yeah.
drop.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay, okay. I've been
Yeah.
well beat that. So this week I've not written obviously. I did 100,000 the other week. I don't need to write for fucking ages. But the, I wanted so with my translations, there's and there's loads of copying and pasting. So you've got 4 different you start off by copying and pasting you your English version. No, first of all, you make a prompt
Yeah.
for the style sheet, then the voice, copy and pasting, and then you go and you get that style sheet and you copy and paste it into the first prompt to turn your English version that you have to copy and paste each chapter into, uh, and then you've got and then you get Claude to do its thing, and then you have your style sheet, and then you've got that, and then you have to copy and paste that into Pass 3, Pass 4, as well as the versions that it's spitting out. There's loads of copying and pasting
Yeah.
just to produce a chapter. So I thought, oh, there's got to be somewhere, something so I don't hurt. My fingers are red raw from pinch and grab, copy and pasting, and first world problems, eh? Fucking hell, it's people starving, and I'm complaining about having shiny fingers. Fucking hell, but but I thought there's got to be a way. So I had a chat with Claude and introduced me to Claude Code, and it's basically we've created an app where you have literally just chosen the color palette, but we've created this app so that all the prompts and stuff are at the top, and then when you paste in one time, you paste in the English version of the chapter. It's then you've got tags. You put that tag in there, and then you put your next tags in, so it knows that whatever it spits out there is the next tag for the next version, kind of thing. All instead of all that copy and pasting now, all I have to do is when it's finished, look over the notes each pass, press a button, and it'll start on the next one instead of copy and pasting.
Yeah.
So it's a lot quicker, which is great. And I tested it, and then I had a book that I was testing it on, and I'd already done the normal copy and paste your life away version that takes
Yeah.
15 hours to do a book. And I tested my version. I mean, it's the same style sheets and everything, but I tested
Yeah.
my version against that one, and Claude Gemini and Chat said mine was better. I don't know how. Using the same, I don't know, which was lovely, and it's not taking as long. Yeah, I forgot my point of. Yeah, so
Does
that
it
was go on.
I was gonna say, does it come out with a different result or something? Wouldn't the words be the same?
It's exactly the same. I mean, I was I had this test book that I was doing. I had it in vellum, so I've been copying and pasting back into vellum now that it's finished, and it's usually between 30 and 50 words each chapter shorter. So I think it's taking out more fluff that
Right.
the other version of put in, even though it's using the same style sheets and that. I don't know. I don't know what's happening because I don't speak the language, but yeah, it's a lot quicker now, which is great, and it just means that I'll be able to be more productive in that respect. And what else was there on it? Yes, it's called Rendition, and it's a nice little app. And that's right. Instead of using Claude, which was I went up to Claude Max, which is £80
Mm.
a month, for all this text. Because
Yeah.
it's Claude Code, it's a different thing, and you just pay for what you use, your credits, and
Right.
it's cost instead of Claude Code, it's costing me around about $18 a book
Yeah.
to translate.
Which is just part of your expenses for whoever's
Yeah,
paying,
yeah,
isn't
yeah, which is I mean, it's absolutely fine. So it's about usually about for 100,000 words, $18 a book, but it's getting it done in an hour instead
it?
of
Right.
10, which
Right.
is which is massive for me because I've got a lot of them, and obviously then I have to format it and do all the other bits and turn it into a book and that. But just the boring fucking copying and pasting, that's now gone. So I thought, oh, what else do I want? The other day, I was on my phone, I was in the pub. What else do I clicked on Claude and thought, I want like a dashboard for everything, but
Yeah.
really streamlined and not like you go into another thing that goes into another. I just want it all there in front of me. And I told Claude that, and I let it do its thing while I was in the pub. Got back, and I had this thing, and it's great. It's got all my word counts. It's got all my pen names. It's got my follow accounts for different TikToks and all the rest of it. It's got my upcoming Kickstarter there. Scroll down, it's got all my my author jobs that are coming. It's got a calendar with the author jobs so I know which one's coming up next and which. It's brilliant. So I'm just at the moment. I'm not doing any writing. I'm just creating
Right.
little
You've gone down the Claude
shitty
rabbit
apps and
hole.
stuff that
Yeah.
that look cool. Yeah.
You're down the Claude rabbit hole.
Okay.
You've gone down the Claude rabbit hole.
Yeah, the Claude rabbit hole. Yeah, yeah. I showed one to Sharon. She's like, "You never use it." I'm like, "Well, I will." I've invented it. Well, we've invented it. Uh, yeah, it's cool, man. Just keep thinking of other things that I could do instead of writing.
Have you ever actually thought of doing some writing?
Yeah, well, I did a couple of thousand words, actual writing, the other
Oh, but you
day.
got books due on pre-order soon.
Yeah, be fine.
When's it due?
27th of July.
Oh, right, okay.
Got ages yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, this week again is just getting through all these translations, and it's just getting that weight off, and then I can start. Because otherwise, it's going to be in the back of my head. Oh, I need to be doing this, and then I'm not concentrating on the writing. And also because it's a half written word book, because it's a half written book. I'm not going to dictate because I just don't know. It'd be weird because half of it's done already. So it's the old school way of doing it for me. Although I might
Yeah,
do dictation because it's quick.
yeah. Like I say, I do both. If I'll type, and then if I'm in that flow state, I'll switch to dictation, and then
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So what are your plans for the? How many words you done this week? Are you still editing or what?
No, so I finished all my editing, so that's all done. Books have gone off to the narrator for that. Um,
Is
I've
that
been
why you're
busy.
editing? You're editing for the narrator.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I was going back over the book and making sure everything was right, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's done now because she's got the whole series to do. Um, this week's just been a bit weird anyway because the child had his fingers. He had his surgery on Friday.
Oh yeah. How'd
Yeah,
that
so
go?
he's all right. They've managed to reattach the top of his finger, and he's just lost his fingernail. But they've said that that will grow back in about 6 months. But
Is
he's
he
all
going to
nice.
be? Is he off work or is he just
Yeah,
cracking on the other hand?
he's off work. He's been told to be off work this week. Well, he's been told he can be off work for 2 weeks, but I think he'll probably go back because it's all nicely dressed up now. He just
Right.
can't be doing anything like pulling out big tree stumps and stuff, but he
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah. Pressure.
what he
Right.
call yeah, he can do like his maintenance jobs, like gardens that he mows every 2 weeks, so he can do
Yeah.
those. So yeah. Um so yeah, I had that because Friday I had to take him to the hospital for his operation and then stay there and then bring him home. So yeah, I only wrote about 3,000 fiction words, and that was just because I needed to get the chapters out to readers.
What you writing at
But
the moment?
it's just this book I've got due in about July, same as you. It's just the one I've got the third act to go of the book. It's nearly
Oh, right.
finished. But I'd said after Ireland that when I finished all the editing, I was gonna go and do this course, and I was gonna treat it like a book, so it was my main focus. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
what you. Yeah, that does need to be focused. Otherwise, everyone will give it a go, and they're like, "Well, I don't need that course now."
Yeah, or it'll just be another year will pass by because like last year, Steve said to me, "Do this course," and I'm like, "I will," and I tried to do it like in spare time, but then it's like, "Oh, I'm too tired to do it today," and eventually a year later, Steve's like, "Where's this course?" And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Well, I've
yeah, yeah,
outlined it," and um, so it was like, get it out, but it was good. The feedback have said on the first module that they like it and it's dead easy to listen to, and they're excited because I've got it for plotters and pantsers as well.
yeah, yeah. That's
Um,
you. That's because it's usually for plotters, isn't it?
yeah, so I've got two paths. So the way I've set it out is there's I think it's module 4 is the actual dictation teaching, and it's got like lesson week 1 pantsers, week 1 plotters, and so whatever you are, you do that one. Um, but you're not missing out if you only do one. It's just tailored specifically to whichever you are.
Yeah, so, I mean, when I started dictating all of 3 weeks ago, whatever it was, I automatically thought I need to plot.
Yeah.
You know,
You will kind of plot in this, but it's like pseudo plotting, and
yeah,
it's a way of plotting on the fly while you're dictating.
yeah,
And it's the way I do it, but and the feedback I've had is that because I've talked about because I've done a lesson that's how this course works, so it's talked about that I'm going to give you lots of options and you choose what's best for you. Like, this is what I do, but this is what you can use. Because obviously, there are still people that will use Dragon or Google Docs and stuff and not use
yeah,
the likes of Otter. So, yeah, so I've tried to make it include everything. But
yeah,
also, I noticed, like, while I was researching how to do it, I was reading some dictation books, and most of them are just Dragon. They're all about Dragon. and
That's
they're
pretty
all
open, isn't it? Are they all
yeah,
pretty dated? Yeah.
yeah, and a lot of them are just like they don't really teach you how to dictate. Like they haven't given any exercises to do or anything like that. It's just like you're told all the stuff around it, like the equipment and how to train dragon and that like, oh, so you just dictate for 20 minutes, but no one actually says how to dictate, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Um
yeah. They're missing, like, the important bit out, really. That
yeah,
the
they
actual
like talked all around it, but they haven't done the actual, okay, go and set a timer for 20 minutes. Like I've got a couple of videos where I was like, right, you need to pause me and I want you to go and do this, pause me and then come back.
yeah,
And it's, getting them off to do stuff so that they can experiment with dictation before they actually dictate. Did worry that maybe they'll, because you don't actually start dictating in your work in progress until week 3. I was like, is that going to put people off? I'm like, but I want them to learn properly
yeah. So
rather than just
you do realise what this means, don't you, putting a course out on dictation? You're now an expert on dictation, because no one in the right mind would put a fucking course out if they weren't an expert at something, surely.
well, I mean, I hope I know it pretty well because I've been dictating for like 10 years. So I hope
Yeah,
I have some expertise because I've done like
which
I've
means
probably
it
done a few
well,
million words dictated.
it also means that you should do a talk on it.
I know that's what Thingy was saying, especially for our author summit, Northern Indie Author Summit.
What's it called? Do you even know what it's called?
Isn't it the Northern Indie Author Summit or something like that? No, I don't.
Oh, no, well, that's nice, yeah. Yeah, that's what it's called, yeah. Northern
Yeah,
India or something. Well done.
I just leave you two to it because
I
one,
know
if
you
I
do. I know.
but if
So
I
we've got a
stop if
group for listeners. We've got a messenger group for planning stuff for the for the what, Rachel? What's it called?
for our conference up north.
For the conference, yeah. And it's literally just me and Tony chatting. We might as well just chat normally and not have this group. And then one
Yeah.
time you went, "Hi, I'm here."
Well, but you wouldn't want me to get involved because I'm quite a bossy person. So if I got involved, I'd just take over it.
Well, yeah, that'd be nice to see.
No, but then it wouldn't get done properly because I have so many plates spinning that I wouldn't have time for it. So he's
Right.
enjoying
Okay.
himself, and you seem to be enjoying yourself.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I'm going to do some. I liked the TikTok that Steve Kelly did the other day, but I'm going to do a few of those. I think
Yeah, you
just
sent me
kind of
something.
different angles and stuff. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. So I'm going to stay in my little shack in a bit and do some and record a few uh, of those. That'll be fun. And we're getting quite a lot of interest on our mailing list now, which is
Yeah,
great.
yeah. He was saying that. Oh, well, I have popped in and seen the numbers.
Yeah, well, because I just leave a number every day. I just check it, and yeah,
Yeah.
I need to send an actual email though saying hi. But yeah, so you're looking forward to that. So you're going to do a talk on
He was on
dictation.
about it, and I was like, I don't want to do a talk to that many people. And he's like, well, we'll get side rooms and we'll do workshops.
Oh, so yeah, you realise you're one of the hosts, yeah? So whether you want to talk or not, you're going to be hosting. You're going to be up
Yeah,
there
but
anyway.
I can let you two do 90% of it.
But you're just going to stand next to us and wave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to talk too. I was thinking what I'd like to do a talk on. I've got some ideas. Uh,
Yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if all the slots get filled up with real people first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
You might not need to do a talk.
no, we might just be able to just do the in between bits. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, yeah. So if you'd like to sign up to our mailing list for the what, Rachel? For the
Is it Northern Indie Author Summit?
you
Or
tell
is it
me.
or is it the Indie Author Northern Summit? I don't know which way around it is.
You tell me. Go on.
I don't know. You want them to go to the right place, give them the right name.
It's not even that's not even the name, so it's not even a problem. Yeah, if you'd like to sign up and find out more about our little conference we're planning, uh, which is the Northern Indie Authors Summit, uh, go to iamanchester.com and yeah, sign up. That'd be great. See you
Yeah.
on the other side. It'll probably be me sending it. Rachel's far too busy to
Yeah. I'll
fucking.
organise the Christmas party. I'll just
Oh, the fun bit. Right. Okay. Yeah. You organise the Christmas party.
be like, we're meeting at this place. That's it.
Yeah. Are you sponsoring the Christmas party too?
No.
Oh right. Okay. That's a shame. Uh, 36 minutes. Getting there. What are your plans for the week?
You've done mine. What are your plans for the week?
Uh, Same as fucking last week. Just.
Nothing.
I work 10 hours a day, fucking doing
Yeah, but
translations, and
your week is procrastinating. That
it's not. I've got loads of stuff I have to produce for these authors, otherwise they don't like me anymore, and I don't get more work. And I do like to help people. Not all about me, like some people in your little fucking office
yeah.
talking fairy stories. Oh, someone's just texted me. Oh, I'll ignore them.
I
I'll
mean,
only want,
if I've got a choice between a text message and being in my stories with like all the hunky alphas, I know where I'm gonna be.
yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just clear this week. I'm just clearing my plate just because I took too much work on at the beginning of the year, and it just kind of like backlogged because I never say no. So now what I've started doing is say, yeah, the end of April, yeah, the end of May. So I'm just sort of like working out so I can have
Actually
time for,
booking them in.
hey,
Actually booking them in.
yeah, so yeah, actually booking them in. But I've got like 5 authors who want stuff doing and are now waiting, so I need to get this stuff done. And also, the authors have been waiting ages for it. Uh,
Yeah.
but I mean, things have changed so quickly, and I want to be on top of it, and I want to be on the curve, if not ahead of the curve. So then, like one author, I did 3 of his books, and I'm like, no, I'm redoing them because there's a better way, you
Yeah.
know. So it's that kind of thing. Because things are, I mean, AI wise, it's just fucking so quick, and then all of a sudden the goalposts have moved again and again and again. So it's a lot of work staying on top of all that shit.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I do have to do this week is go through all my Jigsaw Girl auditions. I've got like nearly 40. Like they keep coming in. It's like 3 a day. I'm
What?
like, Jesus Christ. On Jigsaw Girl for ACX on the auditions,
Oh,
I've
right,
got
the
nearly,
auditions, yeah.
yeah, I've got nearly 40 to go through. I was like, oh my God.
You decided if you're
So
gonna go with a girl or a boy yet?
I'm not sure. I think I'm just going to go and listen and see which ones I like the best and then pick between them. So,
Yeah.
and that's on my list to do today or tomorrow as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my narrator's got back to me. He's just been busy doing some other narrations. He's like, right, I'm ready for the next one. He's got all the books. He's like, I'm like, just choose, pick whichever, because
Yeah.
I'm not really too bothered about the actual books when they're being released. It's when they're all released, and then I'm going to do the box set, and
Yeah.
hopefully, then
And
it's
we do that direct.
and then yeah, and then it's Steve Aitchison territory, making billions a month. Me
Yeah.
and my narrator. Yeah, but we'll see. We shall see.
Have you seen the news of the draft to digital and the Barnes and Noble thing?
Oh yeah, let's talk about
I
this.
was going to say we could actually have some real news in there.
In publishing news this week or last week, can't fucking get away from it. Go on, explain what happened.
Also, Draft to Digital have announced that new accounts are paying $20 joining fee, which I don't think is too bad. And then $12 to a year for authors who earn less than $100 in the year.
Yeah.
And it's kicked off mega.
Why is it kicked off?
Because people don't wanna pay it and they complain. I mean, it's only $12, but people are complaining. There's all sorts of arguments. I've seen lots of people posting, "I'm taking my books from draft to digital,"
I
and
mean, because I've heard that people are complaining, but I've not seen any complaints.
oh, I've seen there's loads of complaints, like people there was a whole post of people saying that they were taking the books off and they're deleting their account and this, that, and the other, and I'm like, "It's $12, like, you pay $20 a year for the basic book funnel,"
Yeah,
you know? It's I can see where the company is, because like, people are also saying that you should stop being elitist and then you need to charge all the authors $12 a year, but then Draft to Digital actually make money from those authors.
yeah, 10%, is
Um,
it?
yeah, so the authors that earn over $100 are probably so if you I don't know, if you earn $200 a year, they're probably getting that $12 off you through their commission.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's
well,
why they're
yeah,
not
yeah.
charging them. Yeah. So, so I can see that, but it is only $12. It's like is it like 3p a day?
It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's ridiculous because, I mean, they're doing it to kind of, like, bottleneck the shit that's going on, that, you
Yeah.
know, AI produced shit. Like, people are just
The push buttons
80,000 words of shit. I'm gonna put it up, and people are going to buy it, a few copies, and then I've made money because I've done literally no work with
yeah.
it. And all those, you know, all these new AI entrepreneur, just they're not writers. They're just seeing
Yeah.
a loophole in the system, and they're just, you know, and that's up there forever. I can understand why it's what James Batch said a few weeks ago
Yeah.
that he thinks Amazon should do exactly the same thing. And if you're an actual writer and you treat it like an actual business, you're not going to be that bothered because
Yeah.
if you are treating it like a business, surely you're going to make more than $100 a year, so you'll
Yeah.
get your fucking $12
The
back.
the only scary thing is that it maybe opens the door for all the companies to start charging indie authors for everything.
Like what?
Yes. So suddenly Amazon starts charging you every year and like say you're wide and you actually go to the companies, then Barnes and Noble starts, like everyone starts charging you every year
Yeah,
and then it starts adding up. That's the only scary thing that it might go to. But I
there
can't
is.
remember what event it was that and I can't even remember whether I read it or someone told me that Draft to Digital, it was some event, someone had died and there were 70 autobiographies that day of this person
Oh yeah,
published by
Charlie Kirk. When the day
Charlie
Charlie
Killer.
Kirk got
That's
shit,
it.
and that day there was like 70 AI generated
Charlie
biographies.
Kirk biographies, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they're
yeah.
trying to stop.
Yeah, yeah, trying to stop all that. Yeah, no, can you imagine? Oh, this guy's died.
Yeah.
Right, let's get on. And
Yeah. Who is it that's died today? They're gonna be doing him today. Can't think what
I
he's
don't know.
called. Oh,
Someone died today.
Patrick Muldoon.
He's
Yeah.
young, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 57.
What's he died of?
It just says suddenly.
Suddenly. All
Yeah, he
right.
died of suddenness. But yeah, they'll be yeah,
Yeah, looked like when Ricky Hatton died. I bet they're on it straight
yeah,
on there. Yeah,
yeah. So I get it, like why they're doing, but also the cost of everything goes up, and so people are earning less than $100. Draft to Digital are still providing a service for them, but they're not getting
yeah.
paid for those people.
But I mean, if you're not earning $100 in book sales, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, you
You
know,
see,
and you're
well,
treating it like this.
I've got books on Draft to Digital, and I've got two. I've got like some old books that are on there, that probably earn over $100 a year on their own.
Yeah.
They're just like really old books. But I do have other books on there that are for pen name X, and they don't earn the $100 a year because they are on there as permafreeze and they
Well,
were used.
yeah, but no, but they do, don't they? Did
Yeah, but no,
you just don't see it?
yeah, but they don't through the draft to digital thing. They don't pay me anything because they're free. So I imagine I'm going to get some kind of email that I need to pay 12 a year, but I'm
That's
quite
part of
happy
the
to.
machine, though. That's part of your machine.
Yeah,
That's part of your
but I'm
marketing
happy to
machine.
pay if they're because of Draft Digital, I have 3 reader magnets, they're all free, and so but they're they're published on all the stores that Draft Digital can do for
Yeah,
free, and then Amazon has price matched them, but they don't make me any money themselves. Obviously, the whole machine makes me some money, but
yeah.
I'm quite happy to pay that $12 a year just for them to make me have perma-free books.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because
$12 a year, man.
yeah,
And then
exactly.
is there an account set up of $20 as well now, though, for
Yeah,
new?
but I mean, I won't go on account, so I would have. But I spend more than that when I go to Starbucks, you know. So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
um,
I just don't understand why people are just outraged.
no,
If
so they're
if you're
kicking off.
treating it
But
like a business but
I'm not. I'm surprised they're not kicking off at the Barnes and Noble one. Now, I've not seen that one kick off, but Barnes and Noble have capped you at 100 titles. Now that would screw me up if I was with Barnes and Noble because I've got 52 books out. But if I have them as ebook, paperback, and hardback, I'm suddenly 156 books. 156 titles. I'd have to remove some.
why have they done that? Because that means that you're only
Well,
allowed 30 books
yeah.
based on there
I haven't looked exactly if it is per iteration of your book, but I believe it is, and I saw someone post that, but I've
per
not
format.
verified it. Don't take that as, if you've got an ebook and paperback. I did see somebody on social media say that they count as two, but I don't know if they actually do. I've not gone and verified it, so don't take it as
But
law.
even if it doesn't, why are they doing? Is
Yeah,
that
but then you've got the likes of Steve Higgs, who's got well over 100.
120?
You've got Sarah Noffke, who's well. I mean, most of them are KU authors anyway, so they're probably not going to be on Barnes and Noble. But yeah, I can see why they've done it because it's to stop these AI authors publishing 200-300 books a year
Yeah.
of AI. But and I think I have seen something somewhere that said that you can kind of get whitelisted to have more, but you'd have to contact them.
Well, yeah, because I mean, publishing and stuff,
Yeah.
independent publishers.
Yeah, but
y-
I'm surprised that one hasn't kicked off as much as the Draft Digital one did, because I was like, that one is a cap that affects lots of people.
Yeah, maybe it's just because it's in the indie sphere. We hear
Yeah,
about it, kind of
yeah,
thing. I
yeah.
don't
They,
know.
they both came out pretty much the same day, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, my take on it is that it's a load of bullshit. If you're going to if you're treating it like a business, it's the smallest business that spends some. It's the
Yeah,
same as fucking Mid-Journey, £12 no,
yeah,
that's £12 a month.
yeah.
That's
And
not
that
£12 a year.
12, no, and that 12 a year is tax deductible anyway.
$1 a month.
Yeah,
Fuck's sake.
yeah. It's nothing. It's yeah.
A
Like I
quarter
said,
a week.
we probably all waste more than that in a month on shit that we buy that we don't need.
I've got kids, definitely. Definitely.
Exactly. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
should be plastic things.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, so if you're treating it like a business, don't worry about it. It's fucking $12. If you're not making $100, something wrong already.
Yeah. It was it's funny though on the AI argument online because I see a lot of people that say, I can tell you've written your book with AI, it's a load of shit, you wrote it with AI. And then the other argument is you should be transparent if you wrote it with AI. And it's like, well, why do they need to be transparent if you can tell?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting bored of that shit now.
Well, I keep my
It's always
Substack.
authors that are whinging about it. You never
Yeah,
get
it's not the
readers.
readers. So when I was at Pacify, there's an author there that I know whose covers are 100% AI. Every single cover is
Yeah,
AI. And they sold a fortune.
yeah,
Readers didn't care. And the covers were great. They weren't just like the weird AI covers you get. They were really good AI covers, but they were AI covers because
So
I was
yeah,
chatting
so,
to
so
about.
he's designed it as well. He hasn't just gone,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And they all matched, and I was dead curious because they'd been done in chat and like how they'd done this, and
yeah,
um, yeah, but not. And I wouldn't have stood there like readers were. It was the covers that pulled the reader to the table,
yeah.
and I was like, so it's not the readers, it's the bloody authors whinging.
Absolutely. I
The
mean,
only readers, like,
they're all AI. Every single one of them are AI.
yeah,
If some author started whinging about it, I fucking give a fuck. It's got nothing to do
yeah,
with you. It's
no,
readers.
Yeah, but it's them, and then the only readers I really see moaning are the ones that are kind of like following the author. Do you know what I mean? So if their
Yeah.
favorite author is anti-AI, then they're anti-AI.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Not
just
that I'm
sheep, man,
dissing them.
innit? No,
Yeah, not
it's
that I'm
just
dissing the
sheep.
readers, but I don't think they really care. If it's a good book, it's it's not a problem. But
Yeah, exactly.
my Substack's still going strong, and comments and sub restacks every day.
Is it? Yeah. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I've
yeah,
had a couple.
if
I've had a
it's
couple of
it's up to
messages.
the reader, isn't it? It's up to the reader if they decide they like, you know, like this stuff. And if they do and they get the enjoyment out of it, fucking matter, does it? That's at
No,
the end of the day the reason for it all.
yeah,
If Skynet told them a little story that they connected with, then great, Skynet did its job. Where you, the
yeah.
writer, didn't.
You know, my granddaughter at the moment, she's got ChatGPT and she calls it her bestie, and
Yeah,
she
Grace has got Dola.
yeah, but
Yeah,
what she's doing is she's got all her friends and she's getting ChatGPT to write stories with her and her friends, and so
fuck
her and her
it.
friends are reading all these stories and they're having the best time.
Oh, that's
And I'm
lovely.
like,
That.
I mean, she's not publishing it or anything, but she's doing like really stupid things, and Chat's doing it, and Chat will write them a new chapter, and she sends it
Yeah.
to her friends, and they're having a great time. And I'm like, I don't see any harm in the AI writing her book.
No, this one called Dola, and it's pretty powerful actually. I mean, I haven't got it because it feels like it's for kids. It isn't,
Right,
but it talks shit as well. So
right.
so Grace will be upstairs on her iPad having a chat with it, and now Shan's first toe dipping into AI is this Dola. So she's like asking me something. I'm like, oh, I'll ask Quote. Oh no, it's all right. I'll ask Dola. Hey Dola, you know.
Yeah,
But yes, yeah, I love it when kids getting involved with it all because it'll just be so normal to them soon, and they need to
yeah,
be doing, you know.
yeah. Well, I was doing some on Chat, and she showed up. She's like, "What are you doing talking to my bestie?" Because she's
Yeah,
14, so you know how they talk.
yeah. Okay, okay. All right. Anything else? We actually did a publishing news bit there.
I know we did. Look at us. We're almost
Yeah,
like a real podcast.
I know. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. So if you want to write as a pen name, I'm editing that bit out. I had nothing then.
So
What are your plans for the week?
you've already asked me that like a million
Have
times.
I have I already
Yeah,
asked you that one?
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna finish my course.
Oh, fuck it. Right. See you later.
Let's go.
Bye.
Bye.